Welcome here to the Steel Pit, your home of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. Today we are here in week number 17, taking on the Cleveland Browns here at home in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steelers did get the ball to start off the game. 1st and 10 already. Bryant all the way to the right hand side, gets a big 1st and 10, and that'll be on the 47. Now hand off to Williams, and Williams juking someone out of his shoes, gets all the way to the 50, and that will be a 2nd and 7. PA pass this time. Roethlisberger throws the Wheaton, and Wheaton shakes off one and gets all the way to the 44 for a 9-yard gain, and that'll be a 3rd and 1. Here, handoff to Williams, and Williams gets all the way to 42, 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will step back. He looks, fires to Bryant there on the right-hand side, and he would get all the way to the 37 to bring up a 2nd and 5. Now Roethlisberger would step back. He would look all the time in the world, and gets Green there on the right-hand side, bringing both feet in bounds. Big 1st and 10, big catch from Green. Now Roethlisberger will find Bryant down the left-hand side. He will shake off 2 defenders and will get all the way to the 9-yard line for a 2nd and 1. Now handoff to Williams. Williams had nowhere to go. He would get all the way. Actually, he would lose a yard, and it would be a 3rd and 2. Now moving in second quarter, yes. Throw to Williams there on the right-hand side, and touchdown Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh would go up 7-0 against the Cleveland Browns. Now the 1st and 10 play here to Johnson Jr. and Jr. did that. Got all the way to the 31st. 2nd and 7. Now Fitzpatrick. Wide receiver screen to the right hand side to Gordon. Gordon got all the way to 32, and now it's a 3rd and 6. Fitzpatrick would step back. He would look, had all the time in the world, but finally a sack from Cameron Hayward. And that's the 5th sack on the season for him, as they would have to punt the ball. It would be a 1st and 10. The Hayward Bay to the left-hand side, mauling someone over, gets all the way to the 43 for a 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger, next play, would step back, shakes one defender off, throws it, but was incomplete on the pressure. Now 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger would step back. He would find Williams there on the right-hand side, and he would push himself all the way to the 50 to get a 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger would step back, halfback screen to Williams, and Williams would get a 1st down and more, and he would get all the way to the 41 for a big 1st and 10 from Williams on the halfback screen. Now 1st and 10, Roethlisberger would look, roll to his right, still looking, fires to Coates, and Coates on his way back would get all the way to the 27 for a big 1st and 10 reception. Now Roethlisberger would step back, throws to Coates on the left-hand side, and he would get all the way to the 21 for a 2nd and 4. Now pitch to Perkins there on the right-hand side, and he had nowhere to go because of his lineman. Blocked by the lineman, gets all the way to 21st, 3rd and 5. Roethlisberger throws to Wheaton, and Wheaton will get out of bounds to the 10-yard line with 27 seconds left in the second. 1st and 10, Roethlisberger steps back, finds Green in the end zone. Touchdown Pittsburgh, and the Pittsburgh Steelers would go up 14-0. As we move into the 3rd quarter of this game, Cleveland would get the ball. 1st and 10, handoff to Johnson Jr. He would have nowhere to go, and he will actually lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Fitzpatrick would step back. He would look, fire down the field, but he would throw that out of bounds, incomplete. Now 3rd and 11. Fitzpatrick would step back. He would look, and he will get picked off by Williams. And Williams, his 1st interception in his career and on the season, as the Pittsburgh Steelers would get the ball. Here on a 1st and 10, Bryant to the left-hand side, gets all the way to the 26 for a 1st down, 5 yards after the line. 1st and 10 now. Wheaton down, straight down the middle, gets all the way to the 11-yard line, another big 1st and 10. Now handoff to Williams, and Williams had really nowhere to go, gets all the way to the 2-yard gain, and that would be a 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger would step back, he would look, fire to Bryant, and Bryant would get annihilated by the defenders, get all the way to the 4 for a 3rd and 3. Now Roethlisberger, he would step back, he would roll to his right, and find Bryant in the end zone. Touchdown Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Steelers would go up 21-0 on the Cleveland Browns. Now handoff on the ensuing drive to Johnson Jr. breaking 2 defenders, gets all the way to the 41 after being tripped up, and a big 1st and 10 from Johnson Jr. and the Cleveland Browns. Another handoff to Johnson Jr. and a spin move. He spins defenders out of their shoes. Thomas will get the tackle there as we move to the 4th quarter to save a touchdown from the Cleveland Browns. Now 1st and 10. Hawkins there would be tripped up after getting the reception. Gets all the way to 37, 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Fitzpatrick fires to Johnson Jr. He would get all the way to 36, another 1-yard gain. 3rd and 8 now. Fitzpatrick would step back. He would look. Still looking. Had all the time in the world, and he finally throws the ball away after pressure comes to him. As it would be a 4th and 8 now. They would go for it. Fitzpatrick, PA pass, steps back, looks, fires deep in the end zone. And a touchdown to Corey Coleman on the 4th and 8 play. And they will cut into this lead to make it a 21-7 Pittsburgh lead. Now Fitzpatrick on the later actually in the 4th quarter. And a fumble was called to Witt, would pick the ball up. And he will take it all the way to the house, high stepping it into the end zone. And a touchdown Pittsburgh. They would go up 31-7 on the Cleveland Browns. They would get the win. Moats caused the fumble on that one. Witt got the touchdown. So your Pittsburgh Steelers win 31-7 here against the Cleveland Browns. And they have big momentum going into the playoffs. And they will be facing the Patriots in the in the divisional round of the playoffs. And it's going to be a good one. We should have that one soon. But let's look at the stats here. Big Ben Roethlisberger, 18 for 19, 184, 3 TDs. And then Bryant, 6 receptions, 52 yards with a 1 TD. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here on the Steel Pit and here on TJG Sports. And I hope to see you guys next time for the Patriots and Steelers division round playoff game.